Welcome back to Persona 5 Tactica. Last time, we had an interruption and beat another stage. This time, now we're gonna continue. Continue to what? Probably more cutscenes. It's always more cutscenes. Here in 7 turns. Well, this will probably be more confusing as well.
And that settles the matter. Now, for this second so-called key.
Never mind, we're just gonna have dialogue.
That's a weird-looking box.
Oh, I remember learning about this in history class. Something in the Edo period? It's a suggestion box. Basically, it's a way to collect people's complaints and requests anonymously. Although, this one appears to be empty.
Think this'll jog any memories, Toshiro?
I can't say for sure, but if it's the same as last time, touching it ought to.
Yep, you called it.
Dialogue.
So tired. I pulled an all-nighter on a mock exam. Entrance exams might be important, but that doesn't change the fact that they suck.
You're not wrong.
Overnight cramming is actually counterproductive. Sleep is necessary for committing what you've learned to memory.
You are correct. Like, actually, we learn better once we have time to sleep and digest our thoughts. Cramming an all-nighter is not super productive.
You might make it by cramming for regular tests, but comprehensive ones like entrance exams require long-term memory for any chance.
Oh good, I can get some shut-eye during this lecture.
I don't give you lectures. I give you advice, which you clearly need. If anything, I should lecture you on how to take advice properly.
Yeah. By the way, I noticed earlier, the suggestion box has been awfully empty lately.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's because we've taken care of everything by now. You're going to run yourself ragged if you're always looking for trouble to clean up, Eri.
You're saying I should turn a blind eye to people in need? That'll run me even more ragged.
Please, try putting yourself in my shoes for once. Can't you just enjoy the peace and quiet as the fruits of your labor?
I sure hope you're right. But something's still bugging me. Isn't the vibe at school kinda weird now?
Weird.
Come in!
Hi. Someone said that you guys hear out people in trouble?
Yep, whatever it is, you can lay it on your future Prime Minister here.
Don't say such ridiculous things.
How come? One day, you'll be a Diet member, and then you'll make Prime Minister, yeah?
I've never said anything of the sort.
What? You don't remember your speech? I'll never take favors from my father. I'll stand on my own 2 feet.
I've definitely never said that. You must do the worst impression I've ever seen.
Huh? Objection, Your Honor. Oh, wait, is that a Prime Minister or a judge? Oh, sorry. Here, grab a seat and hit us with the deeds.
Vice Principal Nakabachi's been blackmailing students and staff here?
I was such an idiot. I thought my my chances at college. My whole life would be over if the school found out I'd been working at a nightclub.
And when Nakabachi stumbled onto your secret, he proposed a deal to keep you off the hook. He ordered you to dig up dirt on other students and report back to him, correct?
Then he'd use that information to pressure them into bringing him even more dirt on other people. He just kept creating more and more victims until eventually he even had the teachers under his thumb.
There's no way to tell who's working for Nakabachi, so I didn't know who to trust with this. And it's all my fault. I did something so stupid just to pay my tuition. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry for melting down like that. So, now what?
Thank you for telling us. I know it wasn't easy. This is a pretty huge issue, so it's gonna take some time, but we'll handle it.
I don't care what happens to me anymore. So please, I'm begging you, please.
Nakabachi was hired here very recently, but he was promoted to vice principal right away. It may have been unexpected, but nobody would guess this was how he pulled it off. Any student here would be terrified to lose their college prospects. It's no wonder how he was able to exploit that.
That's just sick. How could he use people and torture them like that?
It sounds like the entire school's in a bizarre standoff, what with everyone spying on each other for Nakabachi. This certainly explains why you felt something off here. That said, this is clearly beyond the scope of what the student council can handle. If we make one wrong move, we could be done for ourselves. What's your take, Eri? Eri?
Ugh, God! I am so pissed right now. I don't care how badly Nakabachi wants to be in charge. He has no right to put Yuri through that kind of hell. I thought schools and the staff were supposed to protect students, but not this messed up place.
Okay, maybe not to this extent. I was gonna say, it's surprisingly... Okay, this is clearly, again, played up to be bigger than it is. It's a video game. You know, it's fiction. But that doesn't remove the fact that a lot of the times schools do not protect the students. They care more for their image, the school's image, than they do about the students, and that is kind of fucked. It's like the bullying thing. Like, they don't. When a school says they have zero tolerance for bullying, no, you don't have a zero tolerance for bullying. You have zero tolerance for the bullying being caught. And the person being bullied acting accordingly. Because the school won't help them. And that's fucked. Not every school's like that, and not every school will even encounter a bullying problem. but a lot of times the school doesn't protect the students. And I'm not going to speak for Japan in Japanese culture on that, because I don't live there. I know nothing of the culture. I know that, like, academia is, like, ultra strict. They treat this like your job to a whole nother extent. For a lot of times, your life is school. And then your life is your job. Not saying it's a good thing that's the case. Or even... It's a different culture. One I couldn't even begin to know how to understand. Yeah, it's one I can't even begin to know to understand. But yeah, a lot of times school doesn't protect the students, as fucked as that is.
The way he's running this school now, it's like his own little dictatorship or something. He's done for if he's really doing this. Toshiro, you've got to help me.
I thought you'd say as much. From the sounds of things, you're looking to assemble a full-on rebellion.
Toshiro, that's exactly it. We'll start a rebellion. Oh, great idea.
Please don't take my jokes at face value. At any rate, we're going to investigate this. I have to know the truth.
So we have one potential candidate for what the name is.
That's right. Nakabachi. Ichiro Nakabachi. He was just a run-of-the-mill music teacher who got promoted to vice principal out of the blue. After hearing Yuri's story, Harry and I went around the school investigating. Turning up leads wasn't easy, but Harry was persistent enough that we eventually had a grasp of the situation. Simply put, the results were jaw-dropping. Sexual harassment, embezzlement, extortion, other abuses of power, all of them being covered up by the administration. And to top it all off, Nakabachi had been promised a promotion to principal. He essentially had full reign of the school.
Ugh, another turd for a teacher.
I'm just not gonna... I don't have any words. Welcome to the fucked up part of the game. Time to take them down. Well, technically, he's already been taken down because it's a flashback. Gets flashback.
To blackmail his own student. Can't imagine how Yuri felt at the time.
But Nakabachi had covered his tracks. So ultimately, we weren't able to collect any conclusive evidence. Without concrete proof, we had to put our hopes on the victims' testimonies. But
What is it? Did they testify?
I'm sorry, I can't remember the rest.
Well, we certainly learned enough this time around to put one question to bed. I'd wager that the ruler of this kingdom is Vice Principal Nakabachi.
I bet you're right. Now, let's wrap this up so we can get out of here already.
Well, at least we've got an idea of who might be running this place. Plus the second key to boot. Let's go back to the hideout so we can hammer out our next steps.
Things aren't gonna be that easy. That should be pretty self-explanatory. Because why would anything be that easy? Do we have any new quests?
What should we choose
Nope.
until next time?
Yay, more dialogue.
Hey,
Actually,
I've said this many times before that a lot of the times in,
Hey.
especially media like this, issues are played up. Less for laughs, but to kind of make it more, I don't know, in some ways palatable. While still being relatable and showing these are genuine issues in society. They're played up for parody's sake and to, you know, not potentially be sued. And there's also the message at the start. Any resemblance to people living or dead is purely coincidental.
Huh?
Which is definitely, you know, something. Yeah, it's... Persona does that because a lot of the time, each game is, again, taking place in what will equate to modern day, at least for the year they came out, and sometimes covers the current events or something similar to current events. May not be one-to-one, but, you know, it is a video game. But they might play up a, you know, a corrupt politician, because apparently Japan has a lot of those, I think. I'm gonna feign I'm a dumbass. Please don't take my words at face value. I don't know if that is an actually common problem or not, but I honestly would not surprise me. And a lot of other things. Things are, yeah, but a lot of time. Anyways, aside from that, a lot can somewhat seem like it'd be relatable to what could be another person. A lot of the times in Persona series, be it a corrupt politician or just, you know, not Tony Stark in Strikers. Strikers is a bit of too long of a game for me to actually fully let's play. Fun game though. Highly recommend for anyone a fan of the either Persona series or, you know, kind of action RPGs like the Dynasty Warriors series. It's a really fun game. Yeah, a lot of times, especially in media, in real life, there tends to be a lot of, we'll call parody, for I don't have a better word for it, that
What if?
it's trying to resemble reality, but it's plays up certain aspects of it, you know, be it, yeah, certain aspects of it,
That's
be
right.
it, you know, an archetype or a genuine problem in a society, or this, that, or another thing. I wasn't paying attention.
Ah.
I wasn't paying attention to the dialogue. I was more paying attention to my aimless ramblings. I should have said. No, this game does not have very good example of luck as a skill, because this game has, outside of, like, maybe damage variance and what enemies do, there's not really much in the way of luck. I guess there is weapons going off, the secondary effects going off, but like, it's not really necessary for winning a game. Anyways, I'm gonna head to the development room. And we'll probably end up so soon. And not very too eventful of a fusion. Did spend a lot of money though. Because nothing can ever be easy. Probably missed like a fusion or two. Because I have diorama on you. I probably... my diorama. Probably don't need you. I'll probably increase my sweep damage. You might as well. Might as well. Actually... again, I'm not really... Phantom Juggle's good, don't get me wrong. I'm also not using it all the time. So I don't need it right now. But since I have Invigorate on you, I might be able to get away with that. But at the same time, no increase in XP.
Time to write.
With that being said, until next time.